if anyone is joining me, we are going to have a fun little stream. I'm going to do this as a weekly episodic series where we're going to just play Oblivion and talk about Bethesda games and what I like about them. It looks like I'm going to be live streaming this on Twitch because for some reason, when I try to cast my Xbox to my computer while playing this game, it will not allow me to use my Xbox controller. So, it's going to be live. Hopefully I do a decent job. I think this is enough of an intro. Let's go ahead and start.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. I love the fact that they retained the original voice acting for that. Patrick Stewart did a spectacular job when he originally recorded this. Love the themes of prophecy and doom that are yet to come. Absolutely gorgeous remodel on everything. It is very familiar, but up to date. Alteration magic. Oh, I do like those screensavers. Well, not screensaver, the loading screens. What race to be? I'm an Imperial. Do I want to be an Imperial? Well, I think what we could do, since we're just doing a long, episodic, weekly playthrough, and this is more casual, is we can just go ahead and just read all the descriptions. So, this reptilian race, well suited for the treacherous swamps of its homeland, has developed a natural immunities to poisons. They can breathe underwater and are good at lockpicking. Can't seem to... There it's scrolling down now. So, let's see here. You hail from Arnesia, where the slavers of Morrowind are still active. They hide and seek every time there was a raid... Sorry about that. The hide and seek every time there was a raid made you extremely quick and nimble. Let's see what the Thorn Marsh difference is. Thorn Marsh, your birth region, is called the Jewel of the East, but behind the nickname lies a darker reality. You dabbled in magic just to survive, and your quick wits allowed you to live until this day. Alright. So we've read those. I've never played as an Argonian, so I'm not taking this off the table. Okay, this menu navigation's a little bit clunky, I will say. So let's go to Breton. In addition to their quick and perspective grasp of spellcraft, even the humblest of Bretons can boast a resistance to magical energies. They are particularly skilled at summoning and healing magic. Okay, so we have 2 places here you could be from. So currently have the High Rock selected. Being from High Rock, you were raised in the homelands of the Bretons. Going through all the great cities of the province made you quick on your feet. Sistres, I think it's Sistres. As a child, you were always spending time on the docks of one of the islands, gaining some money by helping merchants carry goods and learning from their adventures. So that seems like that would be more of role play for someone that wants to be a merchant. And this is going to be more along the lines of being quick on your feet, probably like a thief, something like that. Dark Elf. I've played as many a Dark Elf. I do love the Dunmer. Also known as the Dunmer. In their homeland of Morrowind, the Dark Elves are noted for their skill and balanced integration of the sword, the bow, and destruction magic. They are resistant to fire and can summon an ancestral ghost for aid. So this is going to be interesting. So we have selected mainland right now. As a Dunmer on the mainland, you grew among all kinds of traders. You learned all there was to know about negotiations and how to make people react the way you need them to. Vernonfell, that's where Morrowind takes place. You are a true child of Vernonfell. Among the volcanic wasteland, you were taught the resilience. That resilience is the greatest of all Dunmer quality. I think I am going to do this as a Dunmer from Vernonfell. Morrowind is my favorite game. We might do that, but let's read on. Let's read all of these. High Elf, also known as Ultimer, in their homeland of Somerset Isle, the High Elf are exceptionally gifted in the arcane arts. They also boast resistance to illness. However, they are somewhat vulnerable to fire, frost, and shock. Arundan, I think that's what it's called. Born to the Isle of Arundan, you were proud to live on the first island of the Somersets. There you spent countless hours swimming in pristine waters. Somerset Isle, you grew up among the great towers of Aelinor that nearly touched the sky. You spent countless hours climbing and navigating the sunlit streets of the Somerset capital. I have never played as an Altmore, and I have never desired to either. Imperial, natives of the civilized cosmopolitan province of Cyrodiil, they have proved to be shrewd diplomats and traders. They are skilled with heavy armor and in the social skills, and tend to favor the warrior class. I think this is Nibanye. Colovia, or this is Colovia we have selected. Colovia inhabitants, such as yourself, are known for their autonomy, including toward the rest of the Empire. Your inheritted the willfulness of your forebears. And then we have Nibanye. You are a true Imperial, born into the heart of the Empire. The number of cities and their size lead you to travel hastily. And we have Khajiit. Hailing from the province of Elsewhere, they are intelligent, quick, and agile. They make excellent thieves due to their natural agility and unmatched acrobatics skill. All Khajiit can see in the dark. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce this. It's like Anaquinia. The harsh region where you live and trained hardened your body and taught you how to defend yourself with your bare fists or any weapon you could find. Palatine. Your parents lived in Palatine, and your childhood memories are filled playing and running around in the jungle or on the pristine beaches. Let's see, Nord. I think we all know the Nord. Citizens of Skyrim. They are a tall and fair-haired people, strong and hardy. Nords are famous for their resistance to cold, and they are highly talented warriors. We have options of Eastern and Western, so let's read Eastern first. Either due to the extreme snowstorms, the College of Mages, or simple stubbornness, the people of Eastern Skyrim, such as you, are known for their tenacity and resourcefulness. You lived in the west of Skyrim, a rugged environment filled with rough terrain, dangerous beasts. You are prepared to survive in even the most challenging climates. We have ourselves the Orc. The people of Raggorin and Dragontail Mountains. Orcish armors are praised for their craftsmanship. Orc troops in heavy armor are among the finest in the Empire, and are fearsome when using their berserker rage. Stronghold. Your fate was decided when you were born. As a member of a stronghold, you would serve your chieftain with honor and would make the orcs proud. Your charisma and resilience were honed for when you served. Orsinium. You are proud to have been raised in Orsinium, where you trained as versatile a warrior as possible. As such, you are better with magic than most other orcs. We got two left, I believe. Redguard. The most naturally talented warriors in Tamriel. In addition to their cultural affinities for many weapons and armor styles, they also have a hardy constitution and a natural resistance to disease and poison. We have Dragontail Mountains. Let's read that one first. Your upraising under the shadow of the mountain peaks was a happy one. Immersed in Redguard customs, you developed charm, wit, and the ability to turn a conversation around. Alekra Desert. As a child in the sands of the Alekra Desert, your education revolved around martial arts. You are a prime example of why Redguard are the best warriors. And then we have one last one, Wood Elf. This is definitely outright. We cannot pick a Wood Elf. Bosmer are evil, evil people. And I will just look at this guy. He's definitely evil. Wood Elf, the clan folk of Western Valen Wood Forest, as known as Bosmer. Wood Elf are nimble and quick, making them good scouts and thieves. And there are no finer archers in all of Tamriel. Their ability to command simple creatures is well known. Gratwood. You spent your childhood in Gratwood, near the region devastated by Mulagabal. The foul energies still linger there, and your resilience grew amidst the danger. Reaper's March. The border region that saw you grow is plagued by anger and resentment after centuries of war. You quickly learned how to soothe people and avoid unnecessary conflicts. So, I think I made up my mind. Not mainland. We are Nerevar, so to speak. Even though I believe this takes place several hundred years after the events of Morrowind, so not possible. But we're going to play as a Dark Elf. And we're just going to hit this button until we get something that doesn't look like a monster. We might always look like a monster. I don't like the way the Dark Elves look in this game. Like, the features are just way too pronounced. I guess we'll go with this. And... wait, why is female type 1 and male type 2? Looking a little bit more like a traditional Dark Elf. Okay. You know what? I think this might be enough for me. Might want to adjust the hairstyle though. I think that's good enough. A happy sad slider. Quite a lot. I don't even notice the changes. But there's quite a lot of stuff we can do here. Quite a lot we can. I gotta say, like, holy cow. Yeah, let's switch up our eyes. I do like the dark. Like, I don't want to go like Sith Lord eyes. That's like a little bit too over the top. I feel like I would have to play an evil character. I think that's good. I think we're good. I think that fits the medieval fantasy motif a little bit better. I don't know if I like my dark elves with facial hair. Maybe a mustache. What about this one? No. No facial hair. Looks weird on a dark elf. I don't even know when I'm adjusting. Salt and pepper. Go there. Enter character name. Oh my gosh, what the heck am I gonna call this guy? I don't know any good dark elf names. Let's think. I think we got everything. Yes. Hold on. I need to switch their gameplay options. I need to turn on look inversion. Wait. Difficulty, so we can switch to difficulty at any time. Controller. I think that's what I want. Yes.
Hey there, you, kinsman. I haven't seen another Dunmer in here, and I don't know how long. Where you from, huh? Vardenfell? You got a wife back home? Tell you what, I'm getting out of here in a couple of weeks. When I get back to Morrowind, I'll look her up. She must be so lonely. Don't you worry, eh? I'll take care of her long after you're dead. Oh, that's right. You're going to die in here. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Yes. My sons. They're dead, aren't they?
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead. I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
No sign of pursuit, sir.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength. Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Who are you? Why am I in jail? That's a good question. Why am I in jail?
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
Who are you?
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
What should I do? I go my own way. What should I do?
You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire, we must keep moving. Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
This doesn't concern
Looks like
you,
this is your
prisoner.
lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
So, a little commentary on the controls. The gameplay controls seem the same as Starfield. Yeah.
This doesn't concern you, prisoner.
So that's a change from the original. Note, occasionally I will play the original, and
Close up
after
left.
playing
Protect
Starfield,
the
I'm all
Emperor.
messed up.
Protect
The
yourself.
captain's
I have
down.
no weapons, but I will punch someone.
Take them down!
You're lucky I like
Whoop.
you. Otherwise, you'd be dead already.
Well, I'll take this stuff.
Are you all right, sire?
Captain Reno?
He's dead. Sorry, sire.
How could they be waiting for us here?
Don't know, but it's too late to
Captain Reno will not
back
need
now.
his items. I
Don't
can't
worry,
take his
sire.
armor.
We will get you out of here.
Not what I wanted to do. Okay, so you use the bumpers to navigate the traditional menu, and then you use the triggers to navigate inside here. Okay, I got it. I should blend in with the crowd. I don't have anything else, do I? Potions.
They won't be the first to underestimate the Blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
But also familiar to the old controls, so we have block. Oh. Hold on. Heal minor wounds. Okay, what is the do magic button? Okay, so the bumper. Bumper does magic. Wish I had a bow, but I don't. Here's the bow I wanted. Arrows, lockpick. Take your dagger, I'll take your torch. Inventory. Gonna be a little bit before I get used to this. How do I Y to favorite? Shortcuts, details. Left stick, show shortcuts. Okay, so over this, I do this. Not a rat. Chameleon. We got a club. Iron key. Potion. Did I get everything? Are there anything else in here? I don't think so. We will move on. Saw the rat over this way. There it is. X to put it away. Still the same. So I'm liking the controller changes. A lot of things are familiar. Like, you can, put away an arrow when you already have it drawn. I'm not gonna take that. I'll take the torches though. Potion of healing. No. Mixing and matching a little bit of armor here. But fine. You need to know something. Todd Howard always wanted you to play as a stealth archer. So I want my arrow back. Where's the evil coming from? Leave that way too heavy. I think I got enough rat meat. There's another end. I have no clue why I'm whispering either. There's mushrooms. We need to gather the mushrooms. When I do port this over to YouTube, I'm going to make sure to put a chapter when the gameplay actually begins, so people can skip over me reading all the descriptions of all the different races. Hey, did you catch that fun tip about the sneak meter? Combat begins when there's 2 chevrons appearing around the eye. Can't aim for some reason. Killed you, fool. Mortar and pestle. We can make potions now. Happy days are here again, friends. Hooray! Does not stop time like in Starfield or slow down time. Oh, I'm over-encumbered. Thank you. We will... Let's look at our armor. Do we need... This Mythic Dawn ain't worth crap. Drop it. Drop it. You weigh 30 pounds. Let's see if we can trip this booby trap. Give it a push. Ah, my security increased. Nothing in there. There's nothing back here. Rat. I got plenty of rat meat. Have this cool barrel. Can't select it. Do have apples. I love how they introduced the trap in the intro. In this game, there are not many traps you can activate. There's a handful. But when you play the intro, it kind of makes it seem as though that you're going to be coming across traps like that constantly in dungeons and such. And not the case. Here's going to be some enemies up ahead, and we're going to try and snipe a couple if I can. Particle effects are very nice on that smoke and the light. Uh-oh. Health restores rather quickly. I know there's a mage in here somewhere. Is that him? That's him. I could have sworn there was a mage in this room. There he is. He died. Did you summon something? No, no, you had friends. I will take that staff and your soul gem. Where's the staff at? I could have sworn he has a staff in the other one. Guess they nerfed that a little bit. Okay, we're getting close. No using arrows here. I might shoot the guards by mistake.
Out of here.
Damn it! It's that prisoner again! Kill him! He might be working with the assassins.
No, he is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us.
As you wish, sire.
Come closer. I'd prefer not to have to shout. They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
I do not know. I do not think about it. I'm not on good terms with the gods. The Nine guide and protect us. Let's go with the first option.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder, which sign marked your birth?
Ah, yes. We have the different ones. So let's start at the top. The warrior. Those born under the sign of the warrior benefit from increased strength and endurance. Fortify endurance increases endurance by 10 points. Fortify strength increases strength by 10 points. Those born under the sign of the mage have increased amount of magicka. Fortify magicka increases magicka by 50 points. Those born under the sign of the thief benefit from increased agility, speed, and luck. Fortify agility increases agility by 10 points. Fortify luck increases luck by 10 points. Fortify speed increases speed by 10 points. Those born under the sign of the steed can move faster. Fortify speed increases movement speed by 20 points. Those born under the sign of the apprentice have an increased amount of magicka, but are also susceptible to magical attacks. Fortify magicka increases magicka by 100 points. Weakness to magicka increases susceptibility to magic by 100 points. Those born under the sign of the shadow can become invisible. Moon Shadow, greater power, grants invisibility for 60 seconds, can be cast once per day. Very useful in the early game, I might say, because that basically allows you to steal anything once a day. Those born under the sign of the ritual can heal themselves and make the undead flee in horror. Blessed Word forces the undead to flee in horror for 30 seconds. This can be used multiple times per day at a cost of 40 magicka points per cast. Mira's gift, Greater Power, restores 200 points of health, can be used once per day. Those born under the sign of the Atronarch can regenerate magicka, but have the ability to absorb any magic cast at them. Fortify magicka increases magicka by 150 points. Spell absorption, 50% of chance of absorbing spells cast at them. Stunted magicka regeneration is halted. This is a tricky playthrough, doing like a spellcaster Atronarch, because like you might not get the absorption you need. Those born under the sign of the tower can magically unlock doors and reflect damage from their attackers. Tower key opens locks of average difficulty, can be used once per day. Tower Warden, Greater Power, reflects 5% of all incoming damage for 120 seconds, can be used once per day. The Lord. Those born under the sign of the Lord are more resistant to physical and magic damage. Shield. Increase armor rating by 15. Resist magicka. Increases resist magicka by 15. Not bad, if I say so myself, getting that base resist magicka up already. And shield, increasing your armor rating by 15. Those born under the sign of the Lady benefit from increased willpower and endurance. Fortify willpower increases willpower by 10 points. Fortify endurance increases endurance by 10 points. So, if memory suits me correctly, you want high endurance, because that determines your health pool. Those born under the sign of the Lover can paralyze others. Lovers Kiss, greater power, paralyzes the target for 10 seconds and reduces the caster's fatigue by 120 points. Can be used once per day. Those born under the sign of the serpent can poison others, though it comes at a cost of damaging their own fatigue. Serpent spell, greater power, deals 3 points of damage for 20 seconds, so it's a total of 60 points of damage. It also cures poison, dispels 90 points, and damage fatigue 100 points to the caster. Can be used once per day. Warrior's pretty good. Endurance and strength. That's like your melee weapons and your health pool. That's very useful early game, but kind of garbage late game. Tough choices, tough choices. We're gonna go with the warrior.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
What about me?
Your stars are not mine. Today the warrior shall prove a stalwart companion when fortune fades. No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall. My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face, I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Where are we
going? I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close. My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it. We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan. Stick close and let us do our job, and you'll be all right.
Okay.
For the blades and the Emperor!
For the Emperor!
Mara's mercy on you.
For the Emperor!
See any good loot? I just missed. Continue on, sir. I can tell this is the old Gamebryo engine doing the tracking here.
Prisoner, help the Emperor!
Or the pathing, I mean.
Oblivion take you!
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look. Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers. Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go!
Look at his robes when he turns. That is goofy. It's like they didn't get the robes quite right in that Unreal Engine.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
For the Emperor!
They're gonna come from right here.
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
No!
Stranger, you chose a bad day to take up with the cause of war.
No. Talos, save us. We
Hold on, he
failed.
might have good loot.
I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
The
Strange.
Emperor gave it to me.
He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
I must take it to Joffrey.
Joffrey? He said that? Why? Nothing
There's
I ever
another
heard
heir.
about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Weynon Priory, near the city of Coral. First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers. There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced acrobat. Am I right?
No, I just like jumping. Marksman, light armor, sneak, security, speechcraft, agent, acrobatics, illusion, speechcraft, assassin, acrobatics, alchemy, blade, light armor. I think I'm gonna go with that. So assassin we're probably going with. Got the magic tree, the combat tree. I'm gonna go with the assassin.
I wasn't far off. In any case, rats and goblins won't give you any trouble.
After the sewers, then
You
what?
must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Weynon Priory immediately. Got it? Take it
No,
easy.
please explain
You'll
more.
be fine. I know this is a lot to take in all at once. No one's more surprised than me that I'm sending an escaped prisoner off with the Amulet of Kings. But the Emperor trusted you for a reason, and I trust the Emperor. The Amulet of Kings must get to Joffrey at Weynon Priory. He'll know what to do with it. Joffrey should know how to find the heir the Emperor spoke of. The amulet must reach Emperor Uriel's heir, so a new Emperor can be crowned.
What about you? What will you do?
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body, and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
You took the sword I was using, sir.
Leave the Emperor in peace.
He took the sword I was using. Everything looks really detailed. very detailed. I do like the graphical overhaul that they did. So I did love the intro with the Uriel Septum. I like that they kept it the same, because there's a lot of really powerful themes about like fate and providence, and facing our fate. He almost makes it kind of personal with that line, "It's you from my dreams," drawing you into his prophecy. That is spectacularly pretty. I'm good. We unlocked something. And the sun is dawning on a new day. Looks stellar. Butterflies. That right there is like the first dungeon you come across. I don't think we're going to do it though. I think we are going to mosey on into the Imperial City. Walk around a little bit. And sell some of this gear we picked up that we don't need. Is there a gate up here? I have no clue if there is or not. Just kind of following this trail. Ah, the Imperial Prison. Very detailed sword, by the way. It tells you the steps.
Children are starving. Please help. Spirit, I'm only asking for enough to feed me kids.
Hair's a little goofy. Kind of like glitching around there.
Thank you,
Have a
kind
coin.
sir. Rasan
Rumors?
is a talented smith. One of the best around, if you ask me. Oh, blessings of Akatosh upon you.
What is it?
Closed
Have
for
you
the
ever
day.
had a meal at the feed bag?
It's not my favorite place, but if I'm really hungry, it'll do.
So I've heard.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Nothing.
Okay, it's gonna open in a
Bye.
couple minutes.
Take care.
It seems like they have the same pathing as in the base game and a lot of the same dialogue. If not almost entirely the same dialogue.
Good
Who are
morning.
you, sir?
On to Savannah. Retired. Sleep late and read trashy books. I don't keep up with Mages Guild affairs anymore. Thiel from the Arcane University is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Hales. Probably trying to enhance her weird machine. I spent 40 years at the Arcane University. Good years, but I don't miss it. Now I'm completely useless and proud of it. Take care. Speak. Trouble? What are you looking for? Merchants
where
Inn
can
in
I
the
sit?
market, King and Queen in Elven Gardens, the Tiber Septum in Talos Plaza, and All Saints in Temple District. There's also the Bloated Float on the waterfront, but that's not a very nice neighborhood. What are you looking for?
Tell me
The
about
Imperial
the landmarks.
Palace is at the center. The 6 districts are arranged around the palace like spokes of a wheel. Starting in the northeast, moving clockwise, you have the Market, Arena, Arboretum, Temple, Talos Plaza, and Elven Gardens districts. The waterfront is south of Temple District. The Arcane University is south of the Arboretum. The Imperial Prison is north of Market District. Carry on. Well met.
Let's see if we can get rid of some stuff.
Stonewall shields. We specialize in shields. Viator Asius, your servant.
Let's ask him about the
While
Imperial
you're in the
City.
market district, see Rasan's weapons at a fighting chance. And see Varnado and Maro Rufus at the best defense for armor. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
And we'll sell that.
An excellent bargain.
Never gonna use that. Might use that. Don't need 2 of them.
That's more than I'd
Ah.
usually pay. That seems a fair price. A pleasure to serve you. Good day.
Okay, got rid of some of our stuff.
Tidings, citizen.
Hold on, let me see if I... I created 4 new potions. Yay! No, I will do that off screen. We're gonna go to Weynon Priory. I just wanted to get rid of some stuff and not be so weighted down. And then after we do the little sequence at Weynon Priory, I think that will be a good end point.
Hail.
Greetings to you.
Got through the intro, saw a little bit of the Imperial City. I do like the design of it. Acrobatics leveled up. And then I'm gonna extract this and probably post it to YouTube. Throw in some chapters real quick.
You have my
But,
ear,
yep.
citizen.
I guess while we're journeying to Weynon Priory, yeah, this is going to be a weekly series, and dear commentator, if you want to see me do like specific quest lines, by all means, please let me know, and we can do specific quest lines. I don't have a set order I want to operate in. I kind of want to save finishing the main quest for last, so I'd rather do all the other quests. But that's my game plan with this, is we're going to do a weekly series about 2 hours a week where I will just play the game and we'll just go until I'm done playing it. That way I can still focus on Starfield stuff, but also get some time to enjoy this. And I don't really care if I get viewers or not. We're just going to put it up anyways. I do like how it disappears.
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
I think I can take this stuff. I'm not going to take it though. I do like the font.
What is it, citizen?
There's a fort here. I think I'm going to Shaden Hall. I should probably just mark this on the map real quick. There we go. We can come back to it later on. I would say the reflections on the water are not perfect. I think that's my blade reflecting on the water, which makes no sense. But I do like how I can see the island there. This definitely needs a little bit more polishing on just like how things behave. Like I see how it you can see the blade reflection on that. Like that. Not fully polished, but still rather enjoying the experience, the updated graphics, even though there are some weird graphical anomalies occurring. Like Uriel Septim's robes were all strange and weird, and that reflection just seemed off. But I should keep my weapon out, because I believe this guy means me harm.
You elves are all the same. All flash and no fury.
Fur boots, fur grass, locksmith, weapon go. Here it is. Fur shield. Will not take your mace. Restoration increased. I believe there's a sprint button. Yep. Sprint. Fort Ash. You have a rat. The blood on the blade is pretty nice. Like, the graphics overall are good. They're just, I think there's a couple tweaks and adjustments that still need to occur with like, what is it, the reflection, Uriel Septim's robe. Like, those butterflies, spectacularly beautiful. Can I pick them? No, this isn't Skyrim. We're not going to go in Fort Ash yet. Like, these graphics, very good. Very, very good. Everything's very detailed. And I'm going to pick these mushrooms. Can I? No, these mushrooms I cannot pick. Ah, I thought for sure I'd be able to pick them. I can pick these tiger lilies, though. Do not forget the alchemical ingredients. Got some huts here. Ah. Maybe we'll investigate this farm a little bit. Not go in there.
Ow!
That's how you level up your acrobatics, my friends. It's locked. Continue on the road, though. We will not forget that, though. Hold on, we found mushrooms. I wonder how long these take to respawn. Or if they do at all.
Yes? Can I help you?
I must speak to Joffrey.
He's upstairs. Go ahead.
Welcome, good citizen. I'm Brother Piner, and this is Weynon Priory, a monastery. Can I help you?
Anvil?
Things go from bad to worse nowadays. Priests murdered on the chapel altar. Oh, what next? Oh, yes. He'll be in the Priory House somewhere. We are a monastic order devoted to divine Talos, who was the mortal Tiber Septim, the founder of the Empire. Like members of my order, the Blades are devoted to the divine Talos. We honor them for their dedication and devotion. Bye.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
The Emperor sent me to find you.
Emperor Uriel?
Find you.
Do you know something about his death?
I was there when he died.
You'd better explain yourself. Now. You
Gave
brought me the Amulet of
Kings?
Kings? This cannot be. Let me see it. By the Nine! This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
Tell the Emperor's last
As
words.
unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
Who is the Prince of Destruction?
The Prince of Destruction he referred to is none other than Mehrunes Dagon, one of the lords of the demonic world of Oblivion. The Emperor's words, "Close shut the jaws of Oblivion," certainly suggest that he perceived some threat from Oblivion. But all the scholars agree that the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers.
How can Oblivion threaten us, then?
I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark, for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of.
The Emperor asked me to find
I
his
am one
son.
of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
Where can I find Uriel's
His
son?
name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
We have all these different options to ask him.
Yes, Boris told you right. I am the Grand Master of the Blades. We serve the Emperor and the Septim bloodline. Talos is our patron. You wonder to find me here? Discretion is our watchword. Only a few of us have the honor to serve publicly in the Imperial Guard. The Daedra Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races. He was involved with Jagar Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago. It doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity. He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in Kvatch. He never knew that he was Uriel Septim's son. You need to find him at once and bring him safely back here.
The Elder Council?
The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now. But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government. The coronation of each new emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. The dragon fires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the emperor. His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne. With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned, the Temple of the One will be dark for the first time in centuries. One of the youngest Blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard.
What assistance can you offer
I
us?
keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling Blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
Unlike in Starfield, you can read the books without taking them, and sometimes they give you a skill. I don't know if that still exists. We're not going to read all these. What was that? Leather greaves. I will take potions of healing. Take that. Steel arrows. I'm gonna leave the claymore. Let's contemplate taking more. We can take more. I have 150 out of 250. I would love to take that, but I can't.
Afternoon.
Find the air. Legitimate, Akatosh and Kvatch. Okay. Before we go to Kvatch, We're going to sell some of this heavy armor that we picked up, some of the extra stuff that we got. And then we will kind of call it quits from there. I believe he said I could take the horse. Did he say that? I know he says that in the original. Or maybe that's when I come back with Joffrey. Well, we're gonna fast travel. Yeah, let's fast travel to here and just take in the walk to the capital city from here. Little stutter upon the first load. Mage tower up there. The particle effects are a nice improvement. Like you can see the smoke. Let's see if my sword's doing that weird reflection thing. It is. See how it's like casting a reflection way over there on the water? Weird. I don't know, maybe that's because I'm on like the Xbox Series S. Maybe that doesn't do that on like a nice end PC or the Series X. I am enjoying the loading screens though. I like the artistic touch they did with that.
What is it, citizen?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
How do you do? I'm... Welcome, friend, to the Tiber Septim Hotel. Why, yes, I do have... Excellent. The room is on the floor upstairs, at the west end of the hall. I do hope you rest well. Goodbye.
Oh, I shall. I am a thief. I'm over-encumbered. What a shame. More when you become over-encumbered, it would lock you in place and you wouldn't be able to move. So this respawns every once in a while. And at least the food does. The silverware and stuff does not. So I'm being careful to not take that. Yeah, it's still same Gamebryo engine managing the physics behind the scenes. I can tell by the way like the apples move when I pluck one from the bowl. Very familiar, even though the graphics have been updated. But I mean, you know, if you get it right the first time. We'll see if these respawn. They respawn in the original game. I don't think that mechanic was changed. I think just the graphics were updated. You make a lot of potions with all the stuff you pick up here. Let me tell you. Then I gotta go to my room, which I believe is over. I can't move fast. I'm crawling. It's fine. I don't care. We're just gonna crawl to the market district. No food. I believe these other ones are locked. I believe this is my meal. Oh, no. I still have to hide. Could have sworn if you rented the room, you got the food up here, but it's not. Maybe I was wrong in that. It's been about 10 years since I played this game, done a proper playthrough, where I wasn't just like messing around. Alrighty. We need to get to the market district so we can stop being over-encumbered. Don't mind me while I walk out of your establishment over-encumbered and probably busting to the seams with fruits and vegetables. I'm just trying to level my alchemy.
How do you do?
How are you?
Okay, let's go through here. I think we can connect to the market through here.
Speak.
I'm so happy to see you, I could burst.
So, have you bet on any arena matches lately?
Not a chance.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Rumor has it The Nerevarine has left Morrowind on an expedition to Oblivion and has not been heard from since.
When I first played Oblivion, I was doing it on a really subpar computer at the time. I was a young child and couldn't afford to like upgrade it willy-nilly whenever I wanted to because, you know, didn't have a job and that kind of stuff. But my game would crash anytime I exited the Imperial City, so I spent probably the first 6 months playing this game trapped here in the Imperial City, and I did like every quest, looked through every possible spot I could, because it was the only part of the game I could play. Just a little interesting story from my first time playing Oblivion. Took me like 6 months to upgrade the graphics card and actually be able to play the game.
Somerset Isle has become a much more dangerous place.
So long.
Farewell.
We're gonna have to wait 12 hours. Look at the detail. Amazing detail.
You
on
have
these
my
roads.
ear.
What is it, citizen?
Hello.
Sworn there was a blacksmith there.
What's going on with you?
I'm mistaken. Whatever, we know the other one on the other side.
Could be a dangerous situation.
So long.
Goodbye.
You have my ear, citizen.
You have my ear, citizen.
He was right here. It just broke in there. Oops. Thought that was the place I needed to go. Is it over here? In the market district? No, I'm in Elven Gardens. Market District is one over. Oops. No wonder none of the stores are where I think they are.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
The news from Anvil is terrible. Have you heard about the attack on the
Greetings,
chapel
Dunmer.
there?
Be seeing you.
Okay, it's the arena.
How goes it?
Market District.
What is it, citizen?
Speak.
Almost there. What's this? The Gray Fox, wanted for theft, embezzlement, forgery, pickpocketing, counterfeiting, burglary, conspiracy to commit theft, grand larceny, tax evasion, slander, fraud, perfidy, and impertinence. Description: wears a gray cloak that conceals his appearance. Presumed male and Colovian. Height between 5 and 6 feet. Normal weight. Hair and eye color unknown. Any citizen with information should contact the Imperial Watch. Watch Captain Hieronymus Lex.
Speak.
Okay, there's our shield vendor. We're gonna go there. Get rid of all this armor I have on me. Maybe complete an alchemy set and start crafting potions, because it's good revenue.
Stonewall Shields. We specialize in shields. Viator Asius, your servant. Blasted
Fox.
thief. I hope they string him up when they catch him. He's a slippery one, though. The beggars are his eyes and ears.
I should ask the beggar, shouldn't
He's
I?
that Imperial Watch Captain that's always chasing after the Grey Fox and the Thieves Guild. Chasing after shadows, if you ask me. The Thieves Guild probably doesn't exist, and it's a sure bet the Grey Fox doesn't either.
All right.
Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you? That's more than I'd usually. You've made a good bit of gold. You drive a hard bargain.
I should sell the rough.
An excellent bargain. You drive a hard bargain. Thank you. Come again. Farewell.
Need to put some clothes on. And I can move again. Yay!
Hail.
And this is the market
They
district I
say that
remember.
slavery has been abolished in Morrowind.
Our
Go.
Strez and
Are
Valhalla
starving.
renounce the slave trade.
I shopped at Three
Help.
Freed
Brothers
the
a couple of
beast
days
from
ago.
Will
servitude.
help
Not
an
sure which
old
one I
Seems
got.
that these are turbulent times in the land of the Dunmer.
Still,
Bye.
it's a good shop
Farewell.
they run.
It's you.
Hey.
Hi.
Goodbye.
Interesting conversation about slavery in Morrowind. The main ingredient.
Finally, a new customer. Please, look around. Just promise me you won't buy from that fetcher, Thoronir. I cringe whenever that name is mentioned. His inventory has to be stolen or something, because his prices are so low. They're below my cost. At this rate, I don't know if I can keep my doors open. All the people are spending their money there. Bah! If you want to help out some poor merchants, head on over to Jensine's Good as New merchandise. She'll fill you in with the details. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
I don't need those. Potion of illness. Poison of illness. Light ion self. Restore fatigue.
Oh, you drive a hard bargain. That's a fair deal.
I believe I have a novice mortar and pestle, so let's see, I have like 200 gold. Let's see what
You bought that for a song.
so close to that retort. Sell some of these weak potions.
That seems a fair price. You drive a hard bargain. Thank you for your business. Good day.
Alrighty. We have a full alchemy set, and we can start crafting some stuff. Some stuff that restores fatigue. Okay, I think, well, I leveled up. Where's the level up menu? I think I need to sleep, that's right.
If you have any questions
That's how
about the
this game
merchandise, you've got
mechanic
to ask.
works.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. Thank you.
There we
Come
go.
again. Farewell.
I think we'll rent a room and take a load off.
Get your Black Horse Courier here.
Go ahead.
How are you? Fine. What do you want? Everyone's
Rumors are
talking
going
about the
around.
assassination, of course. Here, take my copy of the new Black Horse Courier. Go ahead. Keep it.
Okay,
I do have a bed available for 20 gold a night. Would you like to rent it?
Yes.
Very good. It's up the stairs there. First door on your left. Sleep well. You too.
Alrighty. See, I can take the food in this room because I rented it. So I should, in theory, be able to craft all my money back from renting the room with the food that was left here for me to eat. And take the mead as well. I can't wait to see you tonight. My everyday is spent thinking about when we will next be together. Seeing we will be married and we can be together forever. Your true love. One hour should do it. Virtues. I don't know what I just did, but we did it. And there's a strawberry. I see you, strawberry. You shall not get out of here alive. Oh, it's a radish. Whatever, it makes the same potion. Alright. I think this is a good spot to stop at. We leveled up. We got ourselves an alchemy set. And we will be off to whatchamacallit.
Interesting.
How do you do?
Go on.
What's
Kavas.
spend the night at
They
the
say
King and
syndicates of wizards.
We'll do that in episode 2.
Greetings, Imperial
The
goods.
Marillans treat
The
everyone
land of the
well.
All-Stars.
I've heard others.
The also have powerful wizards.
Captain
Dougal's
be a
rumored treasure
dangerous
has to be true.
Good day.
I wonder.
Anyone with paperwork should consider the fact that
So I've heard.
they're all.
Take care.
Farewell.
I've heard others say the same.
Have you ever seen Irene Metric move? Prophet preaching doom in the streets of Anvil.
Servants
And she'll train others. There were lights spotted at Sundercliff Watch. That place was cursed by Mehrunes Dagon himself. Best not to go there.
I hear you.
Roseanne is a talented smith. One of the best
I just
around,
got a whole
if
bunch
you
of map
ask me.
markers.
He's certainly a talented smith. I'm glad he'll train others in the skill.
Take care.
Take care.
Alright, we're gonna save and call it quits. I can figure out how to save. Yeah, quick save. Quick saving. I'm done. Turn off the stream.